My Lords, I wanted to just support the Noble Lord Clement Jones, whose excellent exposition of why Amendment A1 is needed. I don't need in any way to repeat, although I would like to stress that his original amendments were better, but we are where we are. I think it's very important to note that this is not about preventing enforcement at all. I think we can all agree on clamping down on antisocial behaviour as a problem. But if you can imagine a situation where fixed penalty notices for PSPOs are at present at record levels, they've gone up 32.5% in a couple of years, you might believe, or the public might believe, that councils were really doing their best to stamp down on antisocial behaviour. But actually that would be misleading and misinformation, because then we find out that where we have private companies, they're paid a commission of that penalty income that can be up to 80 to 90% of the fine that you're paying, and that gives them a direct incentive to issue as many penalties as possible. So what I think the Amendment A1 is trying to do is to ensure that we protect the public from unscrupulous, incentivised enforcement agencies, which I think are corrupt. But the main thing is that, and if I can appeal to the government, it doesn't actually tackle antisocial behaviour at all. It depends. If you live in an area with a private company, then you might think, oh, everyone's being fined, the council are doing something about antisocial behaviour. But actually, that's not true. And so I wanted to stress, those of us who are supporting A1 want to tackle antisocial behaviour, want a fair and just enforcement regime, but do not think that the private companies be employed by some councils are in fact tackling antisocial behaviour or delivering justice or fairness. And I hope, therefore, that the government will reconsider.